Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising financial information for December 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you look a personal or a private reading. Let's just head into our reading for Aries. 2019, rounding out the year. What do we have for Aries? We've got the Nine of Wands. So it looks like you have some decisions to make, yet you're a little bit hesitant about making these decisions. A lot of times when you see this Nine of Wands, this person is kind of holding themselves back just a little bit in the safeness of their own kind of little fort that they've made. And you can see this person's like, oh, I kind of might want to do something, but oh, what if I do it? You can see like almost the angst on this person's face where they're just like, oh, I don't know if I want to put myself in harm's way like this, or if I want to put myself out there in this way. The card that comes after the 9 is the 10 of Wands. And even if you're someone who's just starting to watch tarot or watch readings like this, you'll probably recognize this card. There's somebody like bent way over and they have all these sticks on their back and they look very miserable and unhappy. And that, I think, is what's holding you back, is if you do this new thing or you take this leap, what's going to happen? Are you going to burden yourself financially? Are you going to just overwhelm yourself with work instead of increase yourself? Now the thing here, you have the Hanged Man, and I love to see the Hanged Man because the Hanged Man is about looking at everything from a different perspective, from a way that you normally would not. And I want you to really try to do that here. Instead of observing and feeling that need to retreat into like a safe space, look at it from a completely different point of view, as where are the opportunities in front of you, and kind of consider what would happen if you were to step into those opportunities versus just stay back. I mean, because if you just stay back doing what you're doing, the same things you're doing are going to keep happening, right? Like you kind of have to take that leap. And the Hanged Man is all about looking at it from a different perspective. And it's not saying just, jump off that cliff, but it's saying maybe there's another way you can go about this, or another way you can look at this. So let's just be open to some new ideas around this subject. Now, this is great because you have the Page of Swords, and pages are message bringers. Swords are all about your emotion, your intellectual mind, not your emotional mind or your passionate mind, but just your intellectual mind. This is saying you need to really use your brain when it comes to whatever this is that you have going on. It's really important that you weigh out your options in a logical and thoughtful way, not in a way, how does this make me feel? Or, I can get this stuff if I do this thing. That's like that more passionate and fiery thing. And how do I feel is very emotional. This is logical. This has nothing to do with either of those things. So it's saying this is the time for you to use your logical brain. Now, you also have this Seven of Swords. And a lot of times the Seven of Swords is interpreted as lying, cheating, things that are left unsaid. In this instance, because you have both swords, and we're talking about being logical, using your logical brain, I think this is saying to not overlook some things that maybe you would choose not to see. Like, there may be something holding you back, and it may be very good for you not to take this step, but look at it from every angle, again, with this Hanged Man, because it's possible there's something that you're not seeing, and it could be even flipped around to say there's something that you're not seeing, there's an opportunity that you're missing, but that's a little bit of a stretch. So you may really be onto something hanging back, but you're going to want to look at all of your options just to make sure. Let's just get a little bit more information to round this out for you for December's financial, work, life, all that kind of stuff. You do have the World. Yes, there's an opportunity that's available to you. So this is going to really require a lot of mental agility on your part, especially with that Page of Swords and that Hanged Man. The Page of Swords is the message saying use your logical brain. The Hanged Man is saying look at everything from a different perspective. There is a very big opportunity in front of you. It's a big decision. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, and aces are all about, they're a gift from the universe. No one can decide this but you. I would suggest, Aries, especially for this particular reading, watching your moon and rising signs, because it may give you a little bit more information as to what you have going on. It appears that you do have, coming into this new, into December and into this new year of 2020, you have a very large opportunity open to you. It's really important that you analyze this logically, that you don't leave any stone unturned, that you don't miss any of the things that are being put in your path, because there's definitely a message here for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Tens are completion, and this is all about your success. So this opportunity has the ability to be very, very successful for you. And you have this Ace of Pentacles, which is that gift from the universe. So this is really up to you. Are you ready for this responsibility? Because I do think there will be responsibility. And here you have the Eight of Cups. And what I'm hearing, and please don't take offense to this, is that if you want to grasp onto this opportunity, you're going to have to do a little bit of emotional growing up. What we're getting here with this Eight of Cups is about, this can be like drama and nonsense and time-wasting behaviors, things that just don't really suit you. And it's not so much that you're walking away from them, it's that you're walking toward, I mean, look at this. You're walking toward your success. You're walking toward all this opportunity. If you're going to walk toward all of this, you can't bring all this baggage with you. So that it's not about what you're leaving behind. It's about what you're heading toward. And when you head toward your success, and when you invest heavily in the success that you want to have, you're going to have to leave some things behind. And sometimes it's people, and sometimes it's drama and situations. So just know that to grasp onto this, you're going to be having to make the decision to walk away from some things. And that's, again, why you had those swords earlier. The Page of Swords, that message to use your logical brain. And that Seven, which can be the thief and the things that are not being said and the stuff that you don't want to pay attention to. That's going to be some of the stuff that you're probably going to have to walk away from to grasp onto this opportunity fully. So I'm really interested to see what we have come up for 2020 for you guys. I'm going to work on some readings for the new year, but this is your December financial, work, life reading. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon.